Good morning everyone, I'm sure you guys read the title and you're like, Caro, are you sure it's 15,000 AC or 1500 AC? It is 15,000, which is actually $150 worth of ARX cash. Now before I go into more detail, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. Alright, so how exactly are we going to get this 15,000 AC? It is actually in an NGS Video Contest. So there are 3 separate categories, which means there are 3 separate grand prizes. Now the grand prize gets 15,000 AC. However, if you don't get the grand prize and you get like a runner-up prize, you still get 5,000 AC, which is still $50. It's still pretty good. So now that you're interested, let us take a look at the details. First of all, this contest does not start until December 21st. So you got plenty of time to plan out your video right now, and it will end on January 25th. So you pretty much have an entire month to create this one video. So what exactly are the categories? The first category is an emote category, and the video length has to be under 1 minute. You're literally just showing off, hey, I think NGS would be really cool if we had this specific emote. I have one in mind already, and I'm going to participate in this emote category. However, I want to ask you guys, if I do win, am I allowed to use my AC and still keep my free-to-play status? Or if I spend any of that prize money, do I automatically become a pay-to-win whale? Let me know in the comment section below. The second category is a motion change category. So motion items are the ones when you're running, when you're just jogging, when you're idling. These are all different motions. So if there's a specific motion you'd love to see, again, you can make a video about it, and it has to be under 1 minute. And last but not least is the open category. I think this is going to be the most popular one because it gives you the most creative freedom. You can do whatever you want. So let us take a look what categories they recommend in the open category. They say that funny NGS videos, videos of surprising, amazing playstyles, commentary and strategy videos on how to use weapons, how to defeat enemies, trivia, etc. Sound-related videos of BGM, performances, sound arrangements, original music, etc. inspired by Phantasy Star Online. This is very important if you're going to make an MMD, which is a Miku Miku dance, because you have to use Phantasy Star Online music and not any other music because there will be copyright issues. Let's say that you have the perfect MMD for like a BTS song. Well, you won't be able to use your BTS song because it will disqualify you because of copyright issues, okay? So now let us scroll down to the prizes. As you can see here, if you get the Excellence Award, which is like the first place reward, you will get your emote actually implemented into the game, as well as 3 sets of the item codes as your prize. However, if you get the Honorable Mention, you also get 1 set of the item codes as your prize. So if we scroll down here, it says right here, contents of the item code prize. So for every item code prize you get, it actually is 5,000 AC. So if you're the grand prize winner, that is 15,000 AC. If you get honorable mention, that is 5,000 AC, still really dang awesome. Now it's the exact same with the motion change category. If you win the grand prize, your motion will be implemented into NGS, but of course there are also honorable mentions which will also reward you 5,000 AC. Now the reason why I say the open category is going to be the most popular one is because first of all, you get the most creative freedom. You can do whatever you want. It's not confined to a specific style or specific thing, but on top of that, there are different rewards as well. For example, if you do a comedic skit, you can win the comedy award. There's the super action award, the video walkthrough reward, as well as the sound award. So there's a bunch of different awards you can win over here. And of course, if you win the Excellence Award, which is the first place, again, that's another 15,000 AC. So now what exactly are the requirements? It's actually very simple. Just make sure that the video is actually made by you. You know, you don't want to rip off some other people's content, or else that will get you in trouble. So make sure that you have made everything yourself. Second rule is if you are participating in the motion or the emote category, make sure the video is under 1 minute. If you're in the open category, make sure the video is under 10 minutes, alright? If it goes over, pretty much disqualified, so take care. Rule number 3, you are allowed to edit. So if you want to Photoshop stuff, if you want to put some post-production on it, you can do anything you want. Now the 4th point is very important, and that is submissions are not limited to in-game videos. Live action submissions are also very welcome. So for me personally, since I am going to be participating in the emote contest or the category, I think it's a lot easier to showcase an emote in real life versus trying to figure out how to showcase it in game, since that emote doesn't exist in game yet. And this is great because I can literally just get props, get whatever I need to showcase exactly how I want my emote to look like, and hopefully I win and we can get that emote in game. The fifth rule is please note that only videos related to NGS are accepted. For sound related entries, only videos related to the Phantasy Star Online series are accepted. So this again comes with the music, you need to make sure that the music is PSO music. It can be any Phantasy Star music of your choosing, but it has to be Phantasy Star related. Again, don't take BTS and whatever and shove it in, because there's going to be copyright issues and you won't win. You'll be disqualified. So don't make that mistake. The next rule is the exact same thing. When submitting sound related videos, please only use materials related to the PSO series or original work, such as images, video footage, and background music. Similarly, please only use music from the PSO series when using music discs. So they just want to make sure that when you're showcasing like a really cool gameplay footage or something, that you don't have like, copyright music or something playing, because again, that will invalidate your submission. I personally recommend recording all of your footage without sound and just adding music in post-production. I think that is probably the easiest way, but then again, you won't have the sound effects of in-game, so when you're hitting things without the sound effects, it loses a lot of that impact. So just be a little bit aware when you're recording footage that you're not playing any copyright music in the background. Now, something to take note here is original work such as images, video footage, and background music is allowed. So if you are a music composer, RC, you can put in your own original music into these videos because it's your original work. You can also put in your art as well as your live 2D models or your V2 model. As long as it is original work, you're allowed to do it. RC, you better be participating in this video contest because I want to see what you can do. I'm sure you're going to make some amazing, mind-blowing stuff, and well, if you don't participate, well, that's a shame, I guess. You better be participating. I'm 100% sure he's participating. Now, in order to participate, you're gonna need to upload your video onto either YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter. I recommend YouTube because it's just easier to link, and you can also upload higher fidelity video. So for example, if you make your video in 4K, you can just upload it onto YouTube and people can still watch it in 4K high fidelity. So I personally prefer YouTube. I think it is the best platform out of the three when viewing pre-recorded videos. Now, the last rule over here is very important. Videos that have been posted in the past can also be entered by resubmitting them according to the above requirements. So if you did participate in an old PSO2 contest, so like the base game contest, and you made a beautiful video about it, then you can reuse that to resubmit into this contest, as long as you are not breaking any of the rules above. Alright, so if you've made a video already and you won something already, you can resubmit it and that will count as a valid submission. Now, as usual, you will need a Twitter account in order to participate. If you do not have a Twitter account, you cannot participate in this contest. So yeah, just letting you guys know, because I know there are people who really hate Twitter. What you could do actually is you could make the video on YouTube and tell your friend to link it if you want that, and maybe your friend can win instead. But do make sure that you put the correct hashtag based on whatever category you are competing in. So if you are in the emote contest, you need to do hashtag NGS Emote Video Contest. If it's the motion one, it's hashtag NGS Motion Video Contest. And of course, if it is the open category, it's hashtag NGS Open Video Contest. Okay? Now down here, there are a bunch of caution notes. I'm just going to leave the link in the description below. You can read them all for yourselves. It's basically saying that, hey, if you participate in this contest, this content that you made, Sega can use whenever. They can use it without your permission and blah blah blah. There's a whole bunch of stuff over here. Just read it and see if anything bothers you. If anything does bother you, then just don't participate. Future care over here, there is something written in the caution notes which is very important, and that is you can actually participate in every single category. You could put 5 submissions for each category. So if you have more than one idea for like an emote or a motion, you can make 5 separate videos for the motion. You can make 5 separate videos for the emotes. You can make 5 separate videos for the open category as well. So a total of 15 submissions is allowed. So if you do have a lot of ideas, or maybe you really want this AC, you can just make multiple videos and just submit it the exact same way how you submit it normally through Twitter. Now, if you do submit more than 5, let's say in the emote category, let's say you submitted 6 of them, what will happen is they will take the 5 most recent submissions. So your first submission will not count because they'll just take the 5 latest ones, okay? Just letting you guys know that, because I know some people might be a little bit confused and might think that you can only submit 1 or participate in 1 category. That is not the case. You can participate in all the categories. And imagine if you win first place for all 3 categories, that is 45,000 AC, which is $450 worth of ARX cash, which is that's a lot of money. Alright, the next thing I want to talk about is in-game stuff. So when you log into the game, you're going to press escape, go to systems, you are going to get campaign items, and you have 9 campaign items to pick up, and there are a lot of gold prim swords. First of all, you've got your player survey, so if you did your survey and told everyone that, hey Sega, you guys need to improve stuff, give us more content please, and a schedule, then you would have been rewarded 40 star gems, so make sure to pick that up. Then remember the Halloween web event, we got all the rewards. So you can see here we got our stamp, our Rapio lantern, our enhancement success plus 30%. We got 150 star gems here plus another 20 plus 3. Yeah, and then we got our 3 special scratch tickets and our photon quartz. Make sure to pick that up. And then from rewards 2 all the way to 8, these are all golden prim swords. They are literally, it's just pages and pages of golden prim swords. Make sure you do redeem all of these rewards before January 7th of next year, because they will disappear if you don't redeem them by then. All right. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!
What can I say except you're welcome?